Today we're... Oh. Very funny. Today we're going to be learning about expanding brackets. To remove these brackets, we have to multiply everything that is inside the brackets by what is outside the brackets. So for example, we can do 3 times 2. 3 times 2, which is 6. And then we can do 3 times x. That's a tricky one now. So 3 times x would be? Exactly, it'd be 3x. And that is us expanded or removed the brackets. 3 times 2x. No, it's not a 2x that, because they're separate terms. This is a 2 on its own, and that's an x on its own. So that answer there is just going to be 3 times 2, which is 6, and then 3 times x, which is 3x.
What if there was like something else outside the brackets, like a sum?
Okay, well let's make it a little bit more challenging now. Let's try putting 5. Yeah, you cannot add together 6 plus 3x because they're two completely different terms. They're not like terms. Turn around and listen this now, Natalie. Let's put in 3y minus 4. So a little bit more challenging this time. Again, to remove the brackets, we do 3 times y. No, we don't. We do 5 times 3y. And exactly all we're doing there is just doing 5 times 3, which is 15y. And then we do 5 times a minus 4. So just do 5 times 4, which is 20. And it's going to be minus 20 or negative 20. Yes? Right, okay, when you read that as an expression, you read that as 3y take away 4. But if I just looked at this part of the expression on its own, you would say that is a minus 4. So when I look at it and multiply that minus 4 by 5, it becomes 5 times a minus 4, which is minus 20. Yes? We leave it just like that. We don't do anything else with it. And that is the basic, the brackets multiplied out. Yes? Where's the plus? Where's the plus here? So, I don't understand your question. Yeah, I think you're making it a bit more confusing than your. It's just 5 times minus 4 there. Okay, a little bit more challenging. I think he's trying to tell you that it might be recorded just now. Welcome back. Something more challenging here. 5 plus 2 brackets 3z minus 6. Now, this one's a little bit different because you only multiply by what is directly outside the bracket. That 5 is not directly outside the bracket. You're doing 5 plus all of this. So first of all, we multiply out the brackets. We do 2 times 3z, and we do 2 times a negative 6. So first we'll write down the 5 plus 2 times 3 is 6z. And then 2 times a negative 6 is going to give you negative 12. Now in this question though, you can collect the like terms because you've got a 5 here and you've got a negative 12 there. So 5 take away 12. Exactly, it's going to be minus 7. Why is it not going to be 5 plus 12? Exactly, that plus there belongs to the 6. So we look at that, that's a 5, and we take away 12, so it's going to give us minus 7, so we can write down 6z minus 7. Yes? No, what would happen, you get 2 marks. You get 1 mark for that, and then you get a mark if you manage to simplify it.
But you could just leave it.
If you left it like that, you'd only get half the marks.
Right.
Yeah. Yes?
You have to simplify it.
Yeah, you should, in these questions, I always want to simplify them. Yeah. The last one I'm going to show you today, and we'll practice some questions on this now. So let's try 3 brackets 2x plus 4 minus 2 brackets x minus 3. Not going to get any harder than this today. So you notice there we've got 2 different brackets, and you're going to have to multiply them out separately. You're going to do 3 times the 2x, and you're going to do 3 times the 4. Now, you don't need to put these little lines to show what you're multiplying, but it's just a good practice just now, just to show you that you've got to multiply everything by 3. A lot of people, when they do these questions, they just think we do 3 times the 2x and that's it, finished. You've got to multiply 3 by everything inside that bracket. So you're going to get 6x plus 12. Yeah, the next bit, this is exactly it. This is, all mistakes are done with negatives. That's always the hardest bit in mathematics. Minus 2 times x is pretty simple. That's just minus 2x. But this is a tricky one. Minus 2 times, or negative 2 times a negative 3. What do you think of that one then, Kirsty? Brilliant. 2 negatives make a positive, so what that give you then? Plus 6. Brilliant. So minus times a minus is a plus. 2 times 3 is 6, and there's your answer, plus 6 there. And now you can simplify it again. You've got a 6x here, and remember, you're taking away that 2x there, so that ends up with 4x, and you've got 12 plus another 6 gives you plus 18. So you've expanded the brackets and then simplified it. Any questions? Yes? Yeah, that's the 2 negatives have got to be beside each other to make a positive when it's something like this. 3, you're taking away a minus 2. Okay? They're beside each other there, so that then would make 3 plus 2. But in this case here, we're multiplying. We're multiplying 2 negatives together. So it's a minus 2 times a minus 3. So again, it's 2 negatives, they're not together, but we're multiplying 2 negatives together, so that will make a positive. Yes? 6x minus 2x. Oh, no, because it's 6x, and you're taking away 2 x's. Yeah, so we've got 6. I'm holding up 6 fingers, and I take away 2 fingers. Okay.